Welcome back to Code Hive, the place where we make it work, make it right, and make it fast. So I'm so excited for this video. I will be showing you guys how to create a super user. I'll be showing you guys how to work with the admin portal. So in the previous video, we did create two tables, right? Or two models using Django. So we created the author model as well as the book model, right? So if you still haven't watched that video, then please go ahead and watch that video because this is a continuation from the previous videos. Okay, so these are the two models that we created. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is how to create a super user. So basically, a super user is details that you will be using to log into your admin portal. So in the previous video, again, I did show you guys a glimpse of the admin portal. So that's what we will be using today. But moving forward, we will be using a front end library, like maybe we will be using React. So I'll show you guys how to connect your front end with your back end so that you're able to use React as well as Django as your back end. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to it. So I've went ahead and I opened up a new terminal. So in order to create a super user, you want to go to your backend folder, right? So we're just going to cd to our backend. Like I said, if you haven't watched the previous video, then please do that. Then we're going to go ahead and say Python manage.py. Then we're going to say create super user. So create super user is one word. Okay, so once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and say enter. Then we will be prompted with a few things. So username, I'm just going to say admin. I already have a username with admin, so I'm just going to go ahead and say admin2. Then email address, I'm going to say admin2 at admin.com. So you just go ahead and just, fill in all the information that you see over there that they prompt you with. Okay, so they say password is too similar to the username. I'm just going to say yes because either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you will see over there that the super user has been created successfully. So if we go ahead and go to our DB browser for SQLite and we open up, then we can open up the SQLite file. So I've shown you guys where you can download that and how to use it. So if we just go to the drop down and go to auth_user, we will see the admin2 that we just created. Okay, so that is the admin side. So that is the user table. So this is for authentication purposes. So you can see that the password has been hashed, right? You can see the username as well as the email and when it was created. Okay, so now if we go back to our project and let me just clear that. Okay, so now that we have created our super user, I want to show you guys how to actually make use of that super user. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and python manage.py run server. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and go to our link over there and we can see this Django admin, right? So the next thing that I want to quickly do is if you go to the URLs, you're just going to go ahead and say /admin, okay? Then this is where you will land, right? So this is the admin portal side. Okay, so now that super user that we just created, so in our case, we just created admin. Oh, I even spelled admin wrong, but I don't even see that. But anyway, okay, so Adam, let's just say Adam, okay? So we're just going to use those details to log into our admin portal. Okay, so let's go ahead since while I decided to spell it wrong. Yep. And then our password. Then we're going to say log in. And this is what you will see. Okay, so now when you come out to this side, right, you will see that you have users, you have groups, right? So if you go ahead and click on the users, then you will see the two admins that I had on my side, right? So these are the admins that you would have on your side. Okay, so now that you can see that, okay, the models that we've created in our models, right, they are not there, right? We need to be able to access all the models or all the tables that we have created, right, inside our admin portal, but we can't access it. At this point, we can't see it. So how do we do that? So if we come back to our project and we open our admin.py, you will see that it will say that this is where you register your models. Okay, so in order to register your models, the first thing that you want to do is to say from. Okay, so we want to get the models from our models, so you're going to say from models import. So what are we importing? We're importing the two models that we have created. Okay, so we have created the author as well as the book model inside our models. Okay, so that's what we're doing over here in line 2. Okay, and then the next thing that you want to do is you're just going to say admin dot site. Okay, and then you're going to say dot register. Then inside your bracket, you're just going to say what model you want to register in the admin site. Okay, so we're just going to copy that and we're going to do the same for the book. Okay, then once you save that, then it should now show inside our admin portal. So if we just come back and we see if we can refresh, then we will see our two models over there. So at this point, we have 0 authors and we have 0 books, because if we come back to our browser for SQLite and we go to our author as well as our book, you will notice that it is empty. So now how do you add data from the admin side, right? So in this point, in terms of the author, let's see the fields that we have. We just have the name as well as the bio. So we're just going to come to our admin side, right? And just going to click one of the models. So in this case, the authors, and we're just going to say add author, and we will be able to see the two fields that we have, right? So we have the name as well as the bio field from our models, right? So that's the model that we just created. So in this case, I don't know I don't really know, but let's just say Joyce Carol. I hope this is how you spell the name. Let me just use my name actually. You know what? Okay, and then you just type whatever you want to type. Honestly, I'm just going to wing this. I'm just going to type. Honestly, I apologize for this, but yeah, anything really. So this will obviously take the length that you had initially said, but like I said, the text field, it can take a lot of text, so you don't necessarily have to specify. And if you just say save, and you will see that we have one object, right? One author object. So you can also delete it if you want to delete it. So if you just go there and you delete it over there, then you just, delete it. If you want to change anything, you can change it. Just say admin, say admin as the author, and you say save, then it would essentially change over there, right? Then you can delete it and it will ask you, are you sure you want to delete this? Yes. And right now it will take you back and you have 0 authors and 0 books. So if we go to the books and we do the same and say add book, then this is all the stuff that you will see, right? It's the stuff that we literally specified in our back end in our Django project. Okay. So basically, that's just in the admin portal. That's what I wanted to show you guys. So whenever you're creating a super user, you use Python manage.py, create super user like we did with the admin, and those details is what you will use in your admin portal site, right? So yeah, so basically that is that. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys in this video. But in the next video, well, I don't know in which video, but we will be working with a front end, right? So with our front end, I will be using React. So we will now be connecting our front end with our back end so that we can be able to create some sort of logging screen or whatnot where we can be able to retrieve data as well as insert data into our Django models, right? So yeah, so basically this was a basic video, honestly. You know, um but yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope that you now know how to, create a super user, you know how to register your models. So every time you add more models, you just come to the admin side and you're just going to do the same over here, right? And you just register your models and you are able to now access it and use it inside of the Django admin portal. Okay, so basically that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something. In the next video, still need to, see, but we will be looking at how to create a view and all that stuff. So just, you know, keep on watching. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. Please hit the like button if you like this video. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, so basically that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.